Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames and we are back with another video. In this video guys, we're gonna talk about Chris Brown settling that lawsuit with the man that he attacked in that nightclub. Now, do you guys remember Chris Brown? He was out there in London, England. It was back in February of 2023. He was in a nightclub with a manager by the name of Abe Diaw. He was there along with some cronies. There was a dispute and Chris Brown basically assaulted Abe Diaw, which is the manager that was managing him while he was out there in London, England. Now, when Chris Brown did that back in 2023, at the Tape nightclub, there was video footage that captured everything that he did. It basically showed Chris Brown in a heated altercation with a man. Now, Chris Brown fled the UK. However, he returned, was it last month for a show? But he got arrested because he committed a crime and he did not report it. He fled the country. He could have fled the country, but when he fled the country, he should have, at least gotten his attorney to notify the UK officials with something. There should have been some kind of dialogue. Chris Brown did not do that. So when he returned for his tour, they had him arrested. After his arrest, he was initially denied a bail bond, but then he was let out on bail. Now, he was let out on bail on terms and conditions that if he doesn't appear in court, they're going to just take all of that money. And I think it was like over $6 million US, right? However, he appeared in court. He pled not guilty, even though he didn't need it to plead. Him along with the friend that carried out the attack on the manager. Now, fast forward because there's some new development. What is going on? Now, if you remember, and if you've been keeping up, the gentleman, Abe Diaw, had filed a lawsuit against Chris Brown in October of the same year because he said that he suffered some major damage as a result of the blows that Chris Brown had put on his body. Now, Chris Brown had no interest, it seemed at the time, to settle the lawsuit. But because of the court case, Chris Brown was advised that it would be best to settle the lawsuit because there's actual video evidence proving that he did commit the crime. So as such, they have settled the case out of court. It is said that Abe filed docs asking the LA County judge to dismiss the suit. That's what they're saying, right? So they said that, Abe Diaw, he sued Chris Brown back in 2023, claiming that the singer struck him with a tequila bottle during an appearance at Tape nightclub in London. But on Friday, I think that was of last week, he filed court documents asking the judge to dismiss the lawsuit. And he's showing the bruises and all of that, as evidence. Now they're saying, according to the docs, Diaw wants it dismissed with prejudice, so he can't refile it. And normally, as you know, if a lawsuit is dismissed with prejudice, those are the terms and conditions. He got paid, and as a part of the settlements, he cannot go in and sue again. Now, they're saying they don't know if there's any money exchange, but there was money exchange because normally those are the terms and circumstances, right? Now, in the lawsuit, Diaw had claimed Chris not only struck him 3 times with a bottle of Don Julio 1942, but while he was unconscious on the floor, Chris continued to ruthlessly stomp on him, leaving him with some lasting injuries. So you know that wasn't going to go settled unless there was some kind of monetary involvement. And I'm reading elsewhere that Chris Brown definitely paid this man. Now, assuming the judge signs off on the dismissal, Chris Brown will still have to deal with the criminal case for the incident. So, which means that his case in England, it is still ongoing. That portion is still not over. He still has to show up to court, and he still has to basically, argue his defense. So the gentleman dismissing the case is just to help Chris Brown with that, making it easier. And as such, this is how you know Chris Brown definitely had to pay him a pretty penny. And I believe he definitely got that pretty penny. But if there's any further development on this, I'm going to come back and let you guys know if there are any further developments. And if so, what are those developments? As I promised you guys that I was going to keep you all updated, and I kept my word, okay? I kept my word turn by turn, point by point. But anywho, this is all I have to share about that for this video. Let me know what's your take. Thumbs up, subscribe, stay safe, and we're going to talk some more in the comment section. Peace.